Hello children, hope you are all doing good. I have seen your homeworks, you did it well, very good, okay? Likewise, do your homework regularly, okay children? And have you all learned the lesson matter? We have completed the lesson, is it? First lesson matter, and then have given classwork in this, is it? Have you all returned the classwork? I hope you have finished it. Is it? Okay, learn it properly. Okay, children, learn learn whatever I have given in the classwork, and also the book activities, and then read the book properly and daily. Okay, till the last year you have studied a single subject as science. Is it? But from this year you are going to study physics, chemistry, and biology. Is it? For science itself, we have 3 subjects. Is it? So, if you had studied all those things, whatever we are teaching daily means only you can complete and you can remember all those things. Okay, children? So, try to focus on your studies. Concentrate, okay? Concentrate on your studies. Today, we are going to see lesson 2, okay? The name of the lesson is Physical Quantities and Measurement, okay? Physical quantities and measurement. Okay, children, I will say you a story first. Okay, it's the story of Mr. and Mrs. H. Okay, children, he is Mr. H and she is Mrs. H. Okay, children, okay, they had a party at their house. Okay, they are going to celebrate a party. Okay, so Mrs. H asked Mr. H to buy some rice. Okay, she said to buy some rice. Okay, he don't know about how much rice to buy, so that he thought that some rice needs handful of rice. Okay, children, so Mr. H went to the market and bought a handful of rice. Okay, children, so by seeing the handful of rice, Mrs. H was furious. Okay, she was shocked. Okay, children, she said that I need more rice. Okay, she need more rice. Now also she is not mentioning anything, she needs more rice. Okay, now also she is not saying how much she need. Okay, so simply she said more rice. Okay, so he went to the shop again, and this time he bought a full of rice. Okay, he bought a sack full of rice. Again Mrs. H said this is too much for them. Okay, the sack full of rice is too much for them. Okay, so what was the problem there? What was the problem? They were not measuring. Okay, they were not measuring the quantities. Is it? So that is the problem. So measurement is very important. Okay, children, so simply physics is an exact science. Okay, children, the most basic aspect of the study of physics is the measurement of physical quantities. Okay, so the most basic aspect of physics is what? The measurement of physical quantities. So for the measurement of any physical quantity, we choose a constant quantity as a standard. Okay, children, so what do you mean by measurement? Do you know what do you mean by measurement? Measurement is the process of comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay, the process of comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay, children, in the ancient days they had used handspan, cubits as a standard quantity. What does mean by that handspan and cubit? Have you heard about this word? Molon, Jan, have you heard this? Okay, in the ancient days they went to the shop. If they went to the flower shop means they will ask us ஒரு முழம் பூ கொடுங்க. Likewise they will ask. Okay, that is called cubit. Okay, cubit means from the elbow of your hand to the tip of your finger. That is called cubit. Okay, children, in the ancient days they had used the cubit, handspan as the standard unit. Okay, children, so what do you mean by measurement? Measurement is the process of comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay children, okay, if you're going to a shop and ask for anything means, yeah, how they will measure? They will use balance, is it? They will use balance. They will put the standard weight, that is the standard quantity of weight in one pan and the object in another pan. Okay, so to find unknown quantity we need a standard quantity. Okay children, so what is meant by measurement? Measurement is the process of comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay children, and then we'll see about unit. Okay, what do you mean by unit? Can you say an example of an unit? Okay, if you said 1 kilometer distance means that kilometer is the unit. Okay children, if you said 1 gram means that gram is the unit. Okay, so the standard reference of the same physical quantity is called unit. Okay children, the standard reference of the same physical quantity is called unit. Can you all understand children? We will see about physical quantities. Okay, anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay, anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay children, you'll say, is it today I am very happy? Can you measure the level of happiness? We can't, is it? Okay, your parents will show more and more love and care in you, is it children? So can you calculate how much they are showing the love and care in you? Can you calculate? No, is it? We can't calculate. So that we are saying anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay children, anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay, we can't measure the amount of happiness, is it? We can't measure. And we can't measure the caring of your parents, is it children? So we are saying that anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay, if you had drawn a line, okay, can you measure it? You can measure it, is it? By using a scale, you can measure it, is it children? So whatever you can measure, that is called as physical quantity. Okay, so yeah, see what are the physical quantities here? Length, area, temperature, time, mass, weight. Is it children? Length, we can measure it. Is it children? We can measure the length. Is it children? And we can measure the area. Is it? We can find the area. Is it children? And then temperature, we can measure the temperature. Is it children? If you have, you can check the temperature of your body with thermometer. Is it children? We can measure. So temperature is also a physical quantity. And then time, we can measure. We can calculate it. We can measure it. Is it children? From morning to evening, if it is 12 hours means you can measure it. Is it children? For a day you have 24 hours, we can measure it. Is it children? So it is a physical quantity. So anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay children, can you all understood? And then we will see about magnitude of physical quantity. Have you heard this word magnitude anywhere? What does mean by magnitude? Okay, I will say you. Okay children, all the measurements are in the form of NU. Okay children, in the measurement nallo, it will be in the form of NU. Okay, that N is called the magnitude of physical quantity. Okay children, that N is called magnitude and U is called the unit. Okay children. Okay, if I am saying I am having 2 meter ribbon. Okay, if I am saying I am having 2 meter ribbon, that 2 is the magnitude. Okay children, that meter is the unit. Okay, if I am saying 1 kilogram rice, okay, if I am having 1 kilogram rice, that 1 is the magnitude and kilogram is the unit. Okay children, and if you are saying that football weighs 500 grams, okay, if the football weighs 500 grams means that 500 is the magnitude and grams is the unit. Can you all understand, children? Yeah, you can see the example here. Mass, okay? Mass we can see as, say as 2 kilogram, okay? Mass 2 kilogram. There 2 is the magnitude and kilogram is the unit. Can you all understand, children? And for length, we had said as 6 kilometer, okay? So 6 is the magnitude and kilometer is the unit, okay, children? And time, 1 week, okay? 1 is the magnitude and week is the unit. Can you all understood about magnitude of physical quantity? Okay, magnitude means the number we are representing before the unit is called magnitude. Okay, children, can you all understood? Okay, I hope so. Okay, children? And we will see about the characteristics of standard unit. Okay, we have learnt about measurement, is it? What do you mean by measurement? Measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay, measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. And what do you mean by unit? Unit is the standard reference of the same physical quantity, or else standard quantity used for comparison. It is called unit. Okay, children? And then physical quantity, anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay, children? Anything which you can measure is called a physical quantity. Okay, now we will see about the characteristics of standard unit. We have said what is the unit? Centimeter, meter, kilogram, gram. In the ancient days also we have learned, is it? What are the units they had used? Handspan, cubits. Okay, these are all the units they had used in the ancient days. Okay, now we will see about the characteristics of the standard unit. Okay, yeah. The first one is, it should be of convenient size. Okay, it should be of convenient size. And the second one is, it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay, it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay, and then third one, it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, it should be possible to define without any doubt. And then it should not be perishable. Okay, idu alinju poga kudadu. Okay, the standard unit should not be perishable. Okay, and then it should be easily reproduced. Okay, it should be easily reproduced. Okay, children? So we'll see about the first. Okay, children? First of all, it should be of convenient size. Okay, if you are just trying to measure from Tirunelveli to our school, okay, have you went to Tirunelveli? We all went, is it, children? Okay, if we want to measure from Tirunelveli to our school, okay, what will be the distance? Can you calculate it? Can you find the distance with your centimeter scale? Is it possible to find distance with your centimeter scale? You are having scale, is it? You are having the ruler in your hands, is it, children? Short scale may have 15 centimeter reading, is it, children? If you are having the long scale, means it has 30 centimeter reading. Can you measure the distance from Tirunelveli to our school by using your centimeter scale? Is it possible? No, is it, children? It is the shortest size, is it? We can't measure it by using that small centimeter scale. Okay, so centimeter is not a convenient size. Okay, children? And can we measure from Tirunelveli to our school by using the meter scale? Have you seen the meter scale? The meter scale we will use in the dress shop. Okay, for measuring the length of the cloth. If you are going to buy the uniform, means they will measure by using that meter scale. Okay, children? Yeah, can you measure the distance from Tirunelveli to the school by the meter scale? Is it possible, children? It is also, it is not a convenient size, is it, children? It is also a smallest measurement, is it, children? So it is also not a convenient size. Then Can you measure it with a measuring tape? Somewhat it will be okay. Is it, children? Yeah. How will you say the distance from Tirunelveli to our school? We will mention it with kilometer. Is it? It will have 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers, like that we will say. Is it, children? So that we are saying the standard unit should be of convenient size. Okay, can you all understand, children? It should be of convenient size. அது குட்டியாவும் இருக்க கூடாது, பெருசாவும் இருக்க கூடாது. Centimeter means it will be small. Is it, children? So that it should be of convenient size. Okay, and then it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay, children, the second one is it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay, children, now we are a small child. Is it, children? Okay, now just try. Okay, children. Okay, in your house there will be a door. Is it, children? Okay, measure your door with your hands. Okay, by using your hands, just measure your door. Okay, door of your room. Okay, children, you are only measuring by using only your hands. You should not use any instruments, scale or anything. Okay, you should not use. You should use only your hands. Okay, you are going to use with your hand span. Okay, children, you are just going to use your hands, and by the unit as hand span you are going to measure. Okay, what is meant by hand span? From the tip of the thumb to the little finger. Okay, we will measure. For playing in the class we will measure. Is it by using your hands? அப்படி கை அப்படி வச்சு measure பண்ணுவீங்க இல்ல டேபிள. Likewise you are going to measure your house door. Okay, children. Okay, measure with your hands. Okay, and it may measure as 15 hand span. Okay, children. Okay, and then after 10 years, okay, 10 or 15 years, you are only going to measure after 15 years. Okay, children. Again you are measuring with your own hands. அதே மாதிரி 15 வருஷம் கழிச்சு அதே டோரை உன்னோட ஓன் ஹேண்ட் வச்சு மெஷர் பண்றேன். Okay, check whether it will be same or not. Okay, children, I am saying that surely it will not be the same measurement. Why? Because now your hands will be small, and after 15 years you will grow up. Is it, children? So your hands will grow, so that the measurement will be different. So that they are saying the standard unit should not change with respect to place and time. Time மாறும்போதோ place மாறும்போதோ it should not change. Okay, that is called the standard unit. Okay, children, and then the next one, it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, children. Okay, if you have measured with your, okay, just try. Okay, you are going to measure we have said, is it, the door of your house. Is it, children? Just try. Say a small kid. Okay, if you have any LKG or UKG brothers and sisters in your house, means just say them to measure, okay, the length of the door. Okay, children, avangaloda kaiye vechu just say them to measure it. Okay, children, and again you just try the same. Okay, neeyu adhe madri measure pannu. Is that two measurement will be same? If that small kid gets 20 or 25 hand span, and if you are measuring means you will get 20 hand span. Okay, that small kid gets 25 hand span and you are getting 20 hand span. Which is correct? We got a doubt. Is it, children? So that they are saying it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, endha doubt me varakudadu. If you are drawing a line, okay, simply you have drawn a line. Okay, and now you are measuring. Okay, from India you are measuring. Okay, if you just use the scale to measure it, means if it measures 15 centimeters in India, if anyone from America or Israel, if they are measuring, means they will also get the same centimeter, 15 centimeters accurately. Is it, children? They will not get any doubt. Is it, children? So we are saying that the standard unit should be possible to define without any doubt. We can clearly predict that if it is 15 centimeters, means 15 centimeters. Okay, so that is called standard unit. and then it should not be perishable. Okay, we have said, is it children? Handspan, cubit. Now, are you using handspan and cubit now? எல்லாத்தையும் கை வச்சு அளந்து இது இத்தனை அடி இருக்கு, இத்தனை முழம் இருக்கு அப்படி சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கமா? We are not using now, is it children? In the ancient days, they had used cubit, handspan, foot. Okay, likewise they had used body parts. But now it is perished, is it children? Now we are using scales, weighing scale, beam balance, spring balance, okay, a weighing machine. Likewise we are using lots and lots of instruments now, is it children? So we are getting the units as centimeter, meter, Kelvin, Celsius. Likewise many development in this units, is it children? So that it should be that standard unit should not be perishable. Okay children, and then it should be easily reproduced. Okay, if it is okay, it should be reproduced. மறுபடியும் அது அழிஞ்சே போனாலும் it should be reproduced. We should have a copy of that. Okay, standard unit should have be easily reproduced. Okay children, okay, that's all about the characteristics of standard unit. Can you all understand children? Can we read it? It should be of convenient size. Okay children, it should be of convenient size. And then second one, it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay children, it should not change with respect to place and time. And then third one, it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, and then fourth one, it is perishable. Okay, it should not be perishable. And the fifth one, it should be easily reproduced. Okay, if it perished means also it should be easily reproduced means only that is standard unit. Okay children, so we have learned 5 points in the characteristics of standard unit. Can you all understand children? Okay, I hope so. Children, we have learnt about the characteristics of standard unit. Is it children? And the next we will see about the 2 kinds of units. Okay, what are the 2 kinds of units? Fundamental units and then derived units. Okay, what does mean by fundamental units? Fundamental means basic. Is it children? Fundamental means basic. Okay, this is the basic unit. Okay children, okay, this fundamental unit is independent. Okay, it is an independent unit. It can be, it will not depend in any other unit. Okay children, that is called independent unit, and it can be changed. Okay children, for anything also it will not be changed. For any basis it will not be changed. Okay children, okay, we will see the examples. Okay children, okay, if you want to find the volume, okay, volume of a box. Okay children, if you are having a box means if you want to find the volume. Okay, yeah, how will you find the volume? If we know the length and height means only you will find the volume. So children, so the length, okay, that length we are measuring, is the children. If you have length means only we can measure it, is the children. The length, that is the fundamental unit. Okay children, is the length is dependent? No, it is not dependent, is it children. We can measure it, we can measure it easily. If you want to measure the length means, do you want any other units other than length? Simply if you have scale means we can measure it, is it children. So that is the fundamental unit. Okay, that length is not dependent. Okay, so it is a fundamental unit. And the next fundamental unit is mass. Okay, okay, what does mean by mass? We have learned, is it children. Mass is the amount of matter. Is it children? Mass is the amount of matter contained in an object. Okay, and the mass is also the example of fundamental units. Yeah, is it a dependent? Is the mass dependent? If you want to find the mass, do you want any other units? No, is it children? If you just place the, if you want to find the mass of a ball means you can place the ball in a balance. Is it children? If you are placed in the balance means you can find the mass directly. Is it children? So that we are saying the mass as fundamental unit. Okay, and then time. Yeah, what does mean by time? Time is a measure of past, present and future. Is it children? It is a measure of past, present and future. That is called time. Is it children? Okay, for finding time what we need? Do you need any other units? No. Is it children? We can directly see the clock and find the time. Is it children? For finding time, we didn't need any other units. Is it children? So that we are saying the time as independent. Okay, children. So it is a fundamental unit. Okay, and then temperature. Okay, how will you find the temperature? Do we need any other units for finding temperature? No. Is it children? So the temperature is also a fundamental unit. Okay, and then luminous intensity. We'll see about the luminous intensity later. Okay, children. Luminous intensity, electric current, amount of substance. Okay, what are the fundamental units? We have 7 fundamental units. Okay, children. We have 7 fundamental units. What are those 7 fundamental units? Mass, length, time, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, amount of substance. Okay, mass, length, time, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, and amount of substance. Okay, these 7 are the fundamental units. Okay, children, can you all understood? Mass, length, time, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, amount of substance. These are all the fundamental units. Okay, all these are the independent. Okay, all these units are independent. Okay, children. So these are all the fundamental units. Okay, what is meant by fundamental unit? The units which are independent of any other units, or which can neither be changed into anything more basic or fundamental units. Okay, children. The units which are independent of any other units, or which can be neither changed into anything more basic or fundamental units. Okay, children. All these, the mass is independent, length is independent, time is independent, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, amount of substance, all these are the independent units. Okay, children. It is so that we are calling it as basic units or else fundamental units. Can you all understand, children? Okay. Then we will see about derived units. Okay, children. Okay, what is meant by derived units? If you had derived anything, okay, we will do the problem. Is it, children? Okay, if the length was given, we will find area. Is it, children? If the mass was given, we will find density. Okay, if you had derived anything inside means that is called derived units. Okay, children. Okay, if we had used 2 or 1 or 2 fundamental units, there means that is called derived unit. Okay, children. Okay, if இப்போ ஒரு ஏரியா கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா you will find length. Is it, children? If you had substituted the length there, okay, so that we are calling the area as derived units. Okay, children. And then for finding density, we need mass. That mass is the fundamental unit. Okay, children. So that, what do you mean by derived units? Any unit which can be obtained by the combination of 2 or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, children. Any unit which can be obtained by the combination of 2 or more fundamental units is called derived units. Okay, if we had substituted 2 or more fundamental unit in a unit means that is called derived unit. Okay, in the book they had given an example. See, velocity equal to displacement by time. Okay, time is the fundamental unit. Is it, children? So we are substituting the time there, so that velocity is the derived unit. These are all the examples of derived units. Okay, children. Yeah, what do you mean by derived unit? Any unit which can be obtained by the combination of 2 or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, any unit which can be obtained by the combination of 2 or more fundamental unit is called derived unit. Okay, so to get derived unit, we need 2 or more fundamental unit. Okay, children. Okay, we'll see in the example. Okay, children. Okay, area. Okay, area is example of derived unit. Okay, yeah, what are the fundamental units we have used? Square meter. Okay, square meter means it is a unit of length. Is it, children? So area is a derived unit. Okay, and then volume, cubic meter. Okay, meter is also the unit of length, so it is a derived unit. Okay, children. And then density For density we need mass by volume, is it children? So kilogram, is it? Kilogram is the unit of mass, and cubic meter, it is the unit of length. Okay, and then velocity, velocity means, for velocity, displacement by time, is it children? Displacement, for displacement we need the unit of length, meter, and second the unit of time, is it children? And then acceleration, meter per second squared, so unit of length and unit of time. Okay, and for force, kilogram per meter per second squared, so mass, length, and time we need for force. Okay children, so these are all the examples of derived unit. Okay children, so area, square meter. Okay, so yeah, meter squared, okay, m squared. Okay children, and volume, cubic meter. Okay, so meter cube. Okay children, density, kilogram per cubic meter, so kg per meter cube. Okay children, kg per meter cube. Okay, and then velocity, meter per second. Okay, m by s. Okay children, and then acceleration, meter per second squared, so m by s squared. Okay children, so force, kg per meter per second squared, so n. Okay, symbol in SI unit is, SI system is n. Okay, can you all understand children? Okay, any unit which can be obtained by the combination of two or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, two or more fundamental units use panni, if we get a unit, that is called derived unit. Okay children, these are all the examples of derived unit: area, volume, density, velocity, acceleration, and force. Okay, these are all the examples of derived units. Okay children, and the next we will see about the systems of unit. Okay children, yeah, we have learned the characteristics of unit. Is it children? Characteristics of standard units. Okay, by keeping all those characteristics in their mind, many scientists had developed some systems of units. Okay children, in this lesson we have two systems of unit. Okay, and the first is CGS system, and then the next one is MKS system. Okay, CGS system and then MKS system. Okay children, up to MKS system we will see in this class. Okay children, CGS system and MKS system. Okay, CGS stands for centimeter, gram, and second. Okay, CGS stands for centimeter, gram, and second. Okay, and MKS stands for meter, kilogram, and second. Okay, MKS stands for meter, kilogram, and second. Okay, so CGS system and MKS system. Okay, I will see one by one. Okay children, okay, this is the CGS system. Okay, this was proposed by James Maxwell and William Thomson. Okay, they proposed, instead of that millimeter, milligram, and second, they use centimeter. Okay, the unit of length is centimeter, and the unit of mass is gram. Okay, and the unit of time is second. Okay, so in CGS unit of length is centimeter, unit of mass is gram, and the unit of time is second. Okay children, okay, so taking the first letters of each of the unit, the CGS system was formed. Okay, in centimeter they had taken C, in gram G, in second S. So we got CGS unit. Okay children, okay, then there is also some other difficulty. Okay, if somebody wants to measure the distance between our school to Tirunelveli, okay, school to Tirunelveli, using centimeter, is it would be easy? In centimeter, if you are measuring from school to Tirunelveli, is it easy? Can we measure it using centimeter? We can measure a small line with the centimeter scale, is it? But is it possible to measure from Tirunelveli to our school by using centimeter? It is not possible, is it? It is not a convenient one. So that they had created, okay, there was a development in another system, okay, called MKS unit. Okay, that system is called MKS unit. Okay, what is meant by MKS system? How it was formed? Here also with the first letter of that units it was formed. Okay, in MKS system the unit of length is meter, unit of mass is kilogram, and unit of time is second. Okay, unit of length, we can measure the length with meter and mass with kilogram and the time with second. Okay children. Okay, and then we can call the MKS system as metric system. Okay, we can call the MKS system as metric system. Okay, we can call the MKS system as metric system. Okay, and then comparing CGS system, okay, comparing MKS and CGS system, CGS is very small. Okay, okay children, you already said, is it? If you want to measure that centimeter, okay, using the centimeter, if you want to measure from Tirunelveli to a school, means it is impossible, is it? So that CGS is smaller than MKS. Okay children. So what is the unit of length in MKS system? Meter. Okay. Unit of mass, kilogram, that is kg. Okay, and the unit of time, seconds. Okay, yes. From this MKS system only a standardized system was developed. Okay, we'll see that system later. Okay, and then the next system. Children, can we recall what we have learnt in this class? First of all, we have seen about measurement, is it? Measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay, measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay children, and then we have learnt about unit, is it? The standard quantity used for comparison is called unit. Okay, the standard quantity used for comparison is called unit. Okay, and then physical quantity, what we have learned? Anything which we can measure is called physical quantity. Okay children, and then we have learnt about magnitude of physical quantity, is it? Physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. Okay, physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. Okay, and then we have learned characteristics of standard unit. So children, what are the characteristics? We have learned 5 characteristics. Okay, what is the first one? It should be of convenient size. Okay, it should be of convenient size, and then it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay, it should not change with respect to place and time. Okay children, and then third one, it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, it should be possible to define without any doubt. Okay, and then fourth one, it should not be perishable. Okay, it should not be perishable. Okay, and then fifth one, it should be easily reproduced. Okay, it should be easily reproduced. Okay, and then we have learnt about 2 units. Is it children? What are the two units? Fundamental units, derived units. Okay children, what is meant by fundamental units? The units which are independent of any other units is called fundamental unit. Okay children. Okay, we have learnt 7 fundamental units. Is it children? What are those 7 fundamental units? Mass, length, time, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, and amount of substance. Okay, mass, length, time, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, and amount of substance. Okay, and then we have learnt about derived units. Is it children? What is meant by derived units? Any unit which can be obtained by the combination of 2 or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, what is the example? Velocity equal to displacement by time. Okay, what are the derived units? We have learnt area, volume, density, velocity, acceleration, force. Okay children, and at the last we have learnt about systems of unit. What are the systems of unit? CGS system and MKS system. Okay, CGS stands for centimeter, G for gram, and S for second. Okay, and then MKS stands for meter, kilogram and second. Okay, children, have you all understood all those things? Whatever we have learnt in this class? Okay, read the book, okay? Read the book again and again and try to make more fill-ups, okay? By your own. Okay, children? Okay, take your class book notebook. Yeah, have you all taken? Yeah, first put date. Put today's date. And then write lesson 2. We have completed lesson 1, is it, children? So this is lesson 2. Physical quantities and measurement. Okay, write the name of the lesson, physical quantities and measurement. Okay, and start writing this question. Answer briefly. What is measurement? Measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity or unit. Okay, children? Measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Okay? Okay, write fast. Have you all written, children? Okay, read it. What is measurement? Measurement is the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity or unit. Okay. And then second question. Differentiate between fundamental and derived unit. Okay. Differentiate between fundamental and derived unit. Okay. Fundamental unit, the unit which is independent of any other unit or which can neither be changed, anything more basic is a fundamental unit. Okay, children? And then derived unit, any unit which can be obtained by the combination of one or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, any unit which can be obtained by the combination of one or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, write fast. Children, have you all completed? Okay, can we read it? Fundamental quantity, the unit which is independent of any other unit or which can neither be changed, anything more basic is a fundamental unit. Okay, children. And then derived quantity, any unit which can be obtained by the combination of one or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, the unit which is independent of any other unit or which can neither be changed, anything more basic is a fundamental unit. Okay, and then derived unit, any unit which can be obtained by the combination of one or more fundamental units is called derived unit. Okay, children. And the third question, okay, what do you understand by physical and standard quantity? Okay, physical quantity, what we have learned, anything which we can measure is called physical quantity. Okay, and physical quantity, we know the magnitude of physical quantity, is it? So physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. Okay, physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. Okay, and then standard quantity, basic quantity used for comparison of physical quantity is called standard quantity. Okay, basic quantity used for comparison of physical quantity is called standard quantity. Okay, write fast. Children, have you all written? Can we read it? What is mean of physical quantity? Anything which we can measure is called physical quantity. Okay, physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. Okay, and standard quantity, basic quantity used for comparison of physical quantity is called standard quantity. Okay, children, and this is your homework. Okay, write the question, write it fast. Have you all taken down your homework questions? Can we read? Fill in the blanks. Standard unit should not be dash. Okay, standard unit should not be dash. Okay, write the answer. Okay, children. Physical quantity equal to, okay, we have learnt a formula. Is it physical quantity equal to, write it. Okay, children. And then third one, dash is the standard reference of the same physical quantity. Okay, dash is the standard reference of the same physical quantity. Write the answer. Okay, and then fourth one, dash should be of convenient size. Okay, dash should be of convenient size. Okay, and then fifth one, MKS stands for dash, dash and dash. We have learned, is it, children? MKS stands for dash, dash and dash. Okay, and then sixth one, the unit which are independent of any other unit are dash. Okay, children. So up to the systems of unit MKS system we have learned. Okay, children. Okay, read your book properly. Okay, whatever we are teaching daily, just study it. Okay, you should learn daily. Okay, children, don't make that as a storage pending. Okay, learn properly, learn daily. Okay, children, thank you.